It's been a while. But hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's I am Jay and I hope you're here to stay. Hey!
Fuck you. Hitting that me.
But anyways, I'm here to tell a story time of me being at Chipotle and my experience at Chipotle. Okay. Background check. I used to work at Chipotle. I showed that in my last vlog, I believe. I did. And it was like a little glimpse. I was in the bathroom talking about something. But I didn't say nothing. The only reason why I left Food Line was because money was better at Chipotle. Y'all, money is not everything, let me tell you. I left Food Line and went to Chipotle. And Chipotle was cool at first. Like, I told him the reason why I left Food Line was because, like, you know, just like the people there, I felt like, weren't the best. And I felt like it was just time for me to go. It was my time. It was my season. So I was just like, it's my time to go. He was like, I understand, here people will treat you well. I remember specifically him saying that to me, which is part of the reason why I took the job. But you can't listen to everything that comes out of people's mouth because they be lying. He was just like, do you mind like working in a fast-paced environment? I was just like, I can. Like anybody can work in a fast-paced environment. It's a matter of, will you? Like, if you get what I'm saying? The day that he like hired me, I guess, he was like, you want to come in today at 6? I was like, sir, I just finished my paperwork. A check is a check. And you would do it too for a check. So I was like, yeah, like I'll come in at 6. That's fine. That's cool. That's dandy. And meanwhile, mind you, and I came in, oh my God, let me tell you, the way that Chipotle be so busy. Maybe it was just the one that I was at. We are right next to a college. It's gonna be booming. But it was just like, damn, like I can't catch a 30-second break without taking a customer. Like, fuck. Like when I was at Food Lion, I had about 2 minutes, to myself. Maybe I needed to pull up my pants. Maybe I need to swallow real quick. I had time to do that. At Chipotle, I ain't have time for none of that. Couldn't even lick my lips. Oh my God, first day I was there, I had a white mask and I was messing with the beans and the beans are brown. So like, I'm like wiping my face, fixing my mask and stuff. Ain't nobody tell me it looked like I had shit on my mask. Cause I definitely did. I went to the bathroom and looked at it. I was like, what the fuck? That's embarrassing. And ain't nobody tell me nothing. Like, y'all are so rude. Like, at least the customer could have been like, hey, like you, or, the manager could have been like, or the people I call my friends at work could have been like, ain't nobody tell me nothing. But yeah, where was I going with that? Basically, yeah, like I didn't have any time in between to do anything I needed nor wanted to do. Like I would literally have to wait till the line was like this small to go to the bathroom. Like a month or two has passed. This is when I'm getting ready to quit. And it's the day before Halloween. Mind you, he schedules me for weekends, but they're 8-hour shifts. I'm like, all right, like I guess, okay. This was the day before Halloween. I think they had like a little special or something, like $5 for each bowl or something. So everybody was coming in. On top of Chipotle already being booming, you want to have a fucking deal with that shit? You want to have a special with that shit? You want to have extra customers on top of already booming business? The workers, the work ethic, like I feel like the workers should have got paid more on that day. It's like, oh my God, like, what about my service? What about my service? Like, I'm giving out good service. I'm giving you extra scoops of rice because that's what you asked for. But what about my service? What about my tip? What about my thank you? You would serve like 200, 300, maybe more customers a day, and we would get like $5 in tips. What? The most I've ever gotten there for tips is like $8. Oh my God. And don't even get me started on when this customer tried me, bro. She wanted a bowl, right? When you have a bowl, you can choose what kind of rice you want. So I was like, what kind of rice would you like? She was like, she wanted white rice. I was like, okay. The amount that I'm supposed to put on there, I put her the amount I'm supposed to put on there. Because the manager be on my behind, be like, 1-2 scoops, 1-2 scoops. I know, like, they're just going to ask for more. And they have asked for more. And they do it every time they come in here. Like, at this point, I'm learning faces. She asked for more white rice. And I don't blame her. Because that little ass scoop, I mean, that's the requirement that I'm supposed to give. But I was just like, all right, like, I'll give her some more, I gave her some more. She was like, can I have a little bit more on top of the more that I already gave her? Yeah, sure, like, like, okay. I was like, just keep this in mind, though. They might charge you more because I gave you, like, double and a half of rice. Like, you, at this point, like, you have a whole bowl full of rice at this point. Like, I haven't even put no meat, no beef, no steak, like, none of that. Girl, for real, you just want rice? Because when they close this lid, it's finna be overfilling. And you're gonna be mad at us when you was the one that asked for all that stuff. So I was like, just keep this in mind. They might charge you for extra rice because you got extra. It'll be different if you just said, can you have, like, another scoop of rice? But, like, you had, like, 3 scoops of rice. Like, you asked me for 3 scoops of rice. Plus the rice that I'm already required to give you. I mean, like, I wasn't saying they were going to. I was saying they might, because I don't know nothing about cashiering, that part, because I do my job and I worry about my business. So she was like, what are you talking about? They never charge me for extra rice. She was like, I be coming in here all the time and I don't ever be seeing you. And I was like, pipe down. Like, why are you being so aggressive? Why are you being so, like, ghetto? Because, like, I was just saying they might. I never said they were going to. I was just going to say keep that in mind, because if you come in here next time, you ask for the same thing and they charge you for more, like, you'll know, like, you'll be prepared for that when they say $12 or $13 or $14. She really had me fucked up. I was like, honestly, for real, I thought it was just her. I didn't know she had friends with her until they was starting to treat me some type of way too. So I was like, hi, how can I help you? They was like, can I have a bowl? I was like, you can. What would you like in it? And they was just like, white rice, beans. I was like, what kind of beans? They was like, black beans. And I was like, you have 2 options of beans. Like, why are you acting like I'm just supposed to know that out of the gate? Like, I'm supposed to read your mind. Like, I'm Professor X. Like, come on now, shut the fuck up. You know, I was like, would you like any meat, or would you like any, you know, onions? What are they called? Onions or peppers? So then I'm taking a whole new customer that doesn't relate to them at all by any means. She goes to the cashier and she's like, the first girl that I served, she goes to the cashier and she's like, did he seem like he had an attitude or something? And the cashier was like, well, what did he do? The customer was like, well, I just feel like he got an attitude. And the cashier was like, okay, but what did he do? Like, I haven't done anything at this point. Like, you have an attitude for thinking that I have an attitude. Like, she was like cussing me out. Like, I could hear her cussing me out or whatever, like from afar. Like, hold on, sir, I'm sorry. And I had to go sit back and get myself together, because I was shaking when I was trying to hold the spoon of rice and put it in his bowl. It was going like this. I was just like, I gotta go. At this point, if I fling her with that spoon, she gonna be mad. If I throw his bowl in her face, she gonna be mad. If I go up to her and fling her bowl out of here, she gonna be mad. If I stomp on her big ass, oompa loompa ass toes, she gonna be mad. And she's talking about she be in here every other day. I be in here like every day. That's part of the reason why I left, because they was working me a lot. I was like, I don't ever be singing, but like, whatever. I mean, I don't really care about you being here every day. My problem with you was that you came off weird. Like, don't come off like that again. I don't know what happened to that girl. I ain't never see her again. But yeah, that was my little story time about working at Chipotle. But like, my personality, I be giving off like good energy. So like, I can tell a story. I'm so glad I'm not dependent on sunlight, because I done freaking left a whole freaking part out. Like, the whole reason why I made the freaking story. It's the night before Halloween. I come in, and you know, there's still people there, but a few minutes later, they're fucking gone. I'm like, what? Excuse me? So I'm like, where everybody go at? Like, it's just me and the cashier. The manager under the manager, well, assistant manager, my dumb ass, he didn't do his job, and he was supposed to open up DML. DML is basically like in the back where it's like another station where like food and stuff is, and you do like mobile orders. He ain't opened that up. Chipotle is busy. Like, we right next to a college. So you got this long line that's going out of the door. You got people that is freaking waiting for mobile orders, and I still have to make the mobile orders. I forgot all about the mobile orders. So I have like this long line plus some out of the door. But I have people and door dashers waiting in the lobby for mobile orders, and I still haven't done mobile orders yet. And it's not even just like 1 or 2 or 3 maybe mobile orders. It's like freaking a long ass list of mobile orders, plus a long ass line, plus extras, plus the door dashers. And it's just like, for one, I ain't never gonna be able to shit, because I gotta shit. And then 2, like, there's nobody else here. I literally spent 45 minutes by myself. It felt like it. Like, it was 30 minutes. But it was just like, 30 minutes is 32 long. Why isn't anybody here? Like, call the managers up. Somebody volunteer, somebody something. And the cashier, she was like, let me help you out. She got on some gloves. I was like, no, girl, because once I get these bowls and stuff out of the way, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and cash them out. Go ahead and check them out. But she helped me anyways or whatever. And you got the people in the long line. They're talking about, keep going. Like, you guys are doing good. And at this point, I'm ready to tear up, because it's just like, for one, I'm already emotional enough as it is, because I'm doing everything by myself. And then you got these people calling out to me like, you're doing a good job. Like, one thing about me is that I love being appreciated. So when you tell me that I'm doing something good, it makes me emotional. Like, it's multiple people telling me and telling us, but I like to say telling me, because she ain't really do shit. But my bad. But I mean, like, seriously though, like, this is the truth. But like, they really talking to me for real. And they was like, keep going, keep doing it. Like, you doing good. Like, You got this. Like, you know, all of that. And I'm just like, I felt so appreciated. But that was the part that I left out that I forgot to tell. So with all of that being the fuck said, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe for your boy here, okay? Because I'm struggling. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.